Vision BMW ALPINA is a design study that heralds a new chapter for a brand defined by extreme capability, sophistication, and the mastery of both performance and comfort. The Vision BMW ALPINA is a respectful interpretation of the brand's heritage, shaped by the most contemporary creative instincts. At 5,200 millimeters in length, its presence is substantial, wide, low, and confident. The coupé roofline is long and raked. Its form immediately signals both speed and the ability to accommodate 4 adults in genuine comfort. A V8 powertrain drives the experience, tuned to produce the characteristic notes of the ALPINA exhaust, rich and deep at low speed, sonorous at high revs. The front end is defined by powerful volumes and a forward-leaning stance that promises speed without overstatement. The shark nose reinterprets BMW's kidney grille as a three-dimensional sculpture that leads the car's form and frames the brand emblem with quiet confidence. Inward-facing return surfaces are treated with particular care, finished in a dark metallic tone that rewards a closer read. This approach is inspired by the BMW 507, which uses chrome only on the inside of its kidney grilles. The shark nose captures the same second-read sophistication. The inner surfaces feature a finely scaled signature decoline graphic, while a concealed, softly backlit perimeter reveals it only when active. A warm, white tone characterizes the daytime running lights and traces the kidney surrounds, inspired by the first light over the Bavarian Alps. Clear-cut, illuminated crystals add a precise highlight within the slender lamps. From this shark nose, the exterior is organized around a single visual axis, the speed feature line. Rising from the lower front corners at a 6-degree inclination, it runs along the side of the body and wraps around the rear, assertive enough to suggest motion, controlled enough to remain refined. For the Vision BMW ALPINA, the modernized deco lines are distilled and painted on the side of the body beneath the clear coat, a quiet gesture that reflects how the brand's defining details can be adapted to what comes next. The elliptical 4-pipe exhaust remains, as does the ALPINA lettering, reinterpreted as a machined, polished metal element on the lower front apron. The 22-inch front and 23-inch rear wheels feature the 20 spokes design that has been a constant at ALPINA since 1971. The cabin is generous in every sense: space, material quality, and the care with which technology has been integrated. Architectural volumes define the layout, with each element designed as a standalone form, not absorbed into a homogeneous interior. The 6-degree speed feature line continues through the interior, dividing the darker upper segment and the lighter lower segment. Full-grain leather, sourced from producers across the Alpine region, pairs with stitching inspired by the deco lines. BMW panoramic iDrive, including the new passenger screen, spans the dashboard with a digital user interface language crafted specifically for BMW ALPINA. Heritage blue and green are introduced with discipline, intensifying as the driver moves from Comfort Plus to Speed mode within the BMW Panoramic Vision head-up display. The background imagery is equally considered. The Alpine landscape depicted is an exact rendering of the mountain range visible when looking south from Buchloe. The philosophy is clear. Speed and comfort complemented each other. ALPINA offers Comfort Plus, a setting beyond the standard BMW comfort calibration that delivers a more supple, refined character, and it is retained here. Craft details are restrained but well considered. A bridge stitch inspired by historic steering wheel hand stitching appears sparingly in heritage blue and green colors, while a watchmaking-inspired beveling technique was used for the metal components, combining satin and polished finishes. Clear-cut crystal is reserved for the controls that shape how the automobile drives, underlining the value BMW ALPINA places on the driving experience itself. Behind the rear console, a glass water bottle sits beside BMW ALPINA crystal glasses that rise on a self-deploying mechanism. Each glass is engraved with 20 deco lines and features a 6-degree rim profile, held by concealed magnets and softly lit against the open-grain center console.